So another comedy that was my favorite of the new comedies this season, The New Normal. I have to say that I didn't expect it to deliver kind of that like emotional punch every week. Maybe I should have. Maybe I was underestimating it. But I will say that, as much as it does kind of like the teachable moments and the could be PSA style almost like issues, I really love just how funny they're making all the individual characters so that when they pair them up in random, not just like Brian and David together, Brian and Rocky together, when they take them out of their supposed element and pair them up with other people, it still works. Because I will say that the Thanksgiving episode, there was something about that like I had been loving the season all along. I've been finding a lot of like interesting things and relatable things about all the characters, but that just made everybody come alive. Like even more, I think, than the technology episode, which personal favorite because I am that person who's just like, I want us to get back to simpler times and revolution should happen, but I would die if it actually did.
You'd be in a corner curled up.
Yeah, I know, but like in theory, it sounds nice and romantic, and like Shania walking in with her old-timey outfit and doing I don't even know what that dialogue was from. Like it was like Little House on the Prairie or something. It was awesome. But Thanksgiving, I feel like really brought it all home because they started to see like the families come in, and I'm sorry, but that scene with Rocky, whether it was a flashback or a memory or however they wanted to treat that, with her playing all the different like Eddie Murphy style roles, Tyler Perry style roles, like perfect. And I know when we talked about the pilot initially, like you didn't really know her, like know what to expect from her. I was like, you know what? I didn't know what to expect from her either because she's not, she's a reality star first.
Right.
We didn't really know her as an actor before we knew her as a personality. Well, but even that, she was a personality before she was a character on Glee. So the fact that she's stepping it up little by little, I love it. I don't know, there's something about it that every week I like eagerly look forward to it, and I'm not disappointed so far, which is very rare for me.
It's true. I mean, I would say she's still probably my least favorite part of the show for the most part, but at the same time, it's not, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing because I enjoy so much of the show as it is. It's not like, I love everyone else and she's all the way down here.
If you have to rank them, someone's always going to be
right. I have to rank them because I love everyone else just so much. That's the thing. And it's one of those shows that's like, I found that I can't watch in public because I was watching it on a plane. I was watching some episodes on a plane and I was just laughing out loud. And then I got emotional. I'm like, wow, I was like, my seatmate probably thinks I'm insane because it's like I was actually having these, like, it was uncontrollable. Like I was I was conscious of like, okay, I'm in public, I should probably, pretend that I'm not a crazy person, just laughing to myself. And I was still just laughing out loud. And, I really enjoyed it. I've been, there is obviously, I feel like whenever there is a Ryan Murphy involved show, there's been a concern about how long the quality will remain. And again, still,
well, it's first season still.
It's an Ali Adler show, and I get that. So there's like a little part in the back of my mind that's like, just appreciate this now.
Right.
Appreciate this now.
Because they are moving very quickly.
Right.
And so you have to wonder, well, if they're touching on all of these issues already, 6-7 episodes in.
Yeah. Where?
Then that baby happens, and where does the show go?
Right.
And maybe it becomes a different show, and maybe that's okay,
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice to just, I find anyway with this show, to just sit back and enjoy it for what it is and not get too hung up on what's going to come and what's going to happen and will they do this or will they not, because as much as there are things about the show that I can see coming in terms of, the storylines or the humor or even sometimes the specific references and jokes, like, sometimes it's nice to like not worry about that and not always try to be a step ahead, because I feel like if I am a step ahead, I don't appreciate the humor or the heart as much.
Right.
And I think this show is a really great blend of both of those things. So I kind of just want to appreciate it and like let myself get that emotional with it. I mean, I've never really tried to watch it in public, but like what you said, I don't think is a bad thing, because it's kind of like if you're having that reaction to it and someone else sees that, maybe they'll want to tune in. You know what I mean? Maybe they'll be like, oh my God, that show must be really good because she's in public and she's not even trying to control herself.
Or she's just crazy.
Like, but okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like be positive,
you're being positive
and be nice. I don't know why. Maybe because it's the holidays.
It's alarming, guys.
So yeah, so I think that, you know, as far as for what they're doing now and first season, especially because they have so many elements in play, I think it's just really strong, you know. And I was in the camp of, I don't know that I need a baby, and I don't know that I would need her to be pregnant, because maybe that happens down the line, but right now the new normal family is what you've created with all these different personalities and these people. Obviously they're doing the baby anyway, and so I'm super curious to see how they do that. And I don't know, if Shania is so quippy, I think the baby's gonna come out being like sassy and like has an answer for everything. It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be a magical baby talking seconds after it's out.
I just went somewhere in my head with American Horror Story and
God,
New
let's
Normal
change.
and the babies, and let's not do that.
Let's
so
not do
never
that,
mind.
guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop there.
Yeah.